Good evening and a warm welcome. I'm John Champion and Mark Lawrenson joins me to lend his experienced voice to the proceedings. Mark?
Interesting to see the team lineups for this one. There's some speculation about who would start for either team.
The expectation is for plenty of goals today, two defences that have been known to crack. Away we go then, star signings, huge budgets, big wages, worldwide pulling power, all on display here on this broadest of stages. Clashes between these two have always been thoroughly engaging. Titles have been won, tempers have been lost. A trend which is certain, I think, to continue. And Diego. Can he shoot? Cuts it back deep. And Gattuso. A bit too much weight on the pass through. Chance here! Felipe Melo. Sissoko. Dealt with the threat well. Sissoko. Felipe Melo and Marchisio. Here's Felipe Melo. Here's Sissoko and Molinaro. Stop the attack dead then. That's a good return. We're waiting for the first goal and a good cross could set it up. Sissoko. Molinaro. Ball stolen. Chance here. Ball in. Amari can be very hard to shake off the ball. Molinaro and Chiellini. Here's Felipe Melo and Diego. But then at the last, possession is lost. Onyewu. Seedorf. Onyewu. Grigera. Marchisio. And Amari. And Marchisio. Chiellini. Here's Diego. Here's Molinaro. Here's Chiellini. And Thiago. And Diego. Well worked to win the ball. Nice movement off the ball. The passes are sticking as well. It's good football. Grigera. Caught him there, free kick. Goalkeeper's been very careful in lining them up. Amari. And that's a foul. Referee quickly at the scene of the crime. This is a great opportunity to open the scoring.
Grigera.
Now a chance for a cross. Great cross.
And it was a good cross. Just no one on the end of it.
That'll be a corner. Perfect ball for a header. That really is a poorly timed challenge. Onyewu. Seedorf,
The tireless worker.
here's Ambrosini. Here's Seedorf. And Abate.
The attempt at the through pass.
Thiago. And Felipe Melo. And Marquisio. Magnificent. Deflected out off the defender. Delivered to the near post. Headed away. Onyewu. Ambrosini. And Nesta. 15 minutes played. Very quickly off his line. So much of goalkeeping is about anticipation. Grigera. Felipe Melo. And Grigera. Here's Marquisio. Here's Molinaro. And Sissoko. And Diego. Here's Marquisio. No, it's been cut out. What about the cross? They're picking their men. Amari. Needs a sight of goal. Well, he misjudged that as it veers away wildly.
That even struggled to reach the goal.
Ambrosini. Abate.
Here's Henry.
Keeper's there. He made the right move and picks it up. Ambrosini. Possession lost, but now it is a corner. Whip that in. Good overlap by the defender. Chance here! Thiago. Molinaro. Sissoko. Ambrosini. Abate. Here's Nesta. And Abate. Stopped him well there. This is good to watch, a team moving the ball around so well, but it's not really hurting the opposition yet. This team has been through a rigorous training regime. 2 training sessions every day. Players have moaned about it, but they may benefit from it. A save by a goalkeeper who is an excellent shot stopper. Here's Molinaro. Here's Diego. Here's Felipe Melo. Here's Diego.
Referee in a good position to give the free kick. Here's Pirlo. And Nesta.
Here's Abate.
And Henri.
Good interception from the defender, and it's cleared for a throw-in. He's got no support there.
And Nesta.
A great block there, and it's a throw-in.
Useful position, this.
And he sends it in.
Once more they come. Here's Diego. And Diego. Here's Sissoko. Brought an end to the attack. It's created a counter-attack for them. He could swing it in here. Neatly done, really dealt with the threat. Molinaro. Chiellini. Almost half an hour gone. Here's Thiago. And Thiago. Pirlo. Have the ball now. Sissoko. Now they're knocking it around really confidently, and it may begin to tire out the opposition midfield until they can start to exert some serious pressure. Now an opportunity to cross. No way through. It's going right across the goal. It's there! They've got their noses in front.
I'm sure most of us thought that was going to come back off the post, so perhaps he had luck on his side this time, but they all count.
Not a spare seat in the house, and this makes the celebration of that goal something to really remember. Here we go, leading by a goal to nil.
No need to press the panic button just yet. Still plenty of time left in this game.
Oh, great defending there. Half an hour played here. Although they're passing the ball neatly, the manager may well want to see a bit more urgency, a bit more penetration. Flicks it over the top. Dealt with the threat well. Diego. Here's Marquisio. Here's Grigera. And Marquisio. Here's Diego. And Chiellini. And Sissoko. Accurate passing between the two of them. Wonderfully won there. Here's Ambrosini. Maybe a goal here. Oh, a daisy cutter. Oh, stunning.
Tell you something, anyone else tried that would have been in row Z.
Sounds like the patience of the fans is running thin. An exchange of goals, 1-1 the score.
This will make for an interesting match now. I know the manager will want that lead back, and given their attacking talents, we can expect them to make it tough for the opposition.
They've got another throw in.
Pirlo.
Penalised for that challenge.
Could so easily have gone into the book then, but the referee's taken a lenient view. Thiago. No attempt to play the ball. Still has the ball at his feet. They could take the lead again with a good cross. He cleared. Now possibility down the flank. It's intended for that target in the middle.
Another throw in a great position.
Don't worry about the space, mark your man.
He knocks it in.
Felipe Melo and Marquisio.
That's good play on the wing.
It's a very, very good challenge. Had to be perfectly timed.
Held by the keeper.
Felipe Melo. Thiago. And Felipe Melo.
Grigera.
Here's Marquisio. Here's Diego.
Amari. He scored one goal in this game.
Here's Thiago. And Diego.
Thiago!
The keeper couldn't take it cleanly, and it's gone behind for a corner.
Lofted it in. Clearance picked up. Will he have a go?
Sheer weight of defensive numbers sorted that out.
Only 5 minutes until the break now. I have to say the crowd is adding to this as a spectacle. The noise they're making is terrific.
Amari. Here's Sissoko. And some space. And in again. Seedorf.
Thiago.
Molinaro. Sissoko.
Worked really hard to get the ball back.
Onyewu.
Here's Henry. Caught offside, absolutely no question about that one. Right decision.
Diego. Onyewu. Gattuso. And back it goes from where it's just come.
Some running off the ball, needs a good cross.
Cut out there, but we have a corner.
Good ball into the near post. Crosses towards the centre. On the volley! They're in again! Safe goalkeeping. He does command his area. Nesta.
The referee looks at one watch, then at his other watch. The whistle is coming any second.
Secure in possession. Ambrosini. And Ambrosini.
The referee's shrill peep of the whistle brings the second half whistle blown by the referee. And looking at the statistics, certainly both sides have put plenty of effort in, and I just wonder whether that may tell as the game wears on.
The game's still tied as we resume in the second half, and by the looks of it, no change is made. It's going to be fascinating to see who blinks first.
Whistle's gone for the offside. One thing I would point out, they are playing with a high line. They're pushing up constantly looking for the offside. There's always the chance they'll be caught out.
Grigera. A clean take by the keeper, comes off his line and makes it his. Pirlo.
Well held. Good touch of the ball for the goalkeeper.
Molinaro. Thiago. Abate. Now have possession. Sissoko. He's laid on one goal so far.
Can he get the cross in?
It is good to see them passing the ball around so slickly in defence. It's rare to see defenders so composed on the ball. Diego!
Sharp intake of breath all round as that one goes wide.
That much space in the box. You've got to score.
Diego. Marquisio. Ball one, good defending there. Grigera. Nothing wrong with that challenge, says the ref. Abate. Nesta. Onyewu. Here's Pirlo. Marquisio. Here's Molinaro.
Possession didn't last long. The defence is pretty solid.
And Abate.
No, not this one.
Offside flag raised by the referee's assistant. I think a pretty good decision. Far too casual there, the ball's been stolen. Seedorf. Marquisio. Pirlo. They're just not clicking with each other. Keeps the ball in a good position. Nicely won. The attack came to nothing. Thiago. And Thiago. And Amari. Fine clearance. Here's Diego. Here's a chance to get a cross in. Thiago. Marchisio. Booted to safety. Ambrosini. Well, the through ball came to nothing and it's been cleared upfield. Here's Ambrosini. Stopped the attack well. Holds on to it. Molinaro. Here's Thiago. Diego. Marchisio. Here's Amari. Ball given away there. Abate. Played just beyond the hour here. Sissoko. Dealt with the threat expertly. Pirlo. And Gattuso. Throw in. Here's Seedorf. Onyewu. Chipped over the top. That was offside there, and the opposition defenders looked pretty relieved. Abate. Nesta. Henri. Now a chance for a cross. Good header away. And Gattuso. Here's Pirlo. Felipe Melo. Thiago. Here's Diego. And Diego. This looks promising. Heading towards the penalty spot. That'll please the manager, a positive response.
Well, perhaps the defence could have done better. There really wasn't much of a challenge. Take nothing away from him. He got power and accuracy into that header.
That's 2 now. No complaints about his work rate. (2-1), still a contest.
Well, they've broken through the defence yet again with what might possibly be the winner. If that proves to be the case, it's the right reward for their sheer determination and refusal to give up.
Another throw-in.
Grigera. And Thiago. Here's Chiellini. Here's Molinaro. And Thiago. And Marchisio.
Accurate service could create another goal.
Here's Seedorf.
And they're looking for a very swift equaliser. Wins possession. The attack came to nothing. Floated in. Clearance gathered in the final third. That's a disappointing effort.
Did everything right except the most important part of all, actually planting the ball in the net.
Diego. Thiago. And Diego. Here's Marquisio. Here's Grigera. And Grigera. The defender quick to see this one. Abate. He goes to ground, but the referee simply waves play on. Bad tackle, oh, awful tackle really. Free kick, and that is a yellow card. I think he knew it was coming too as soon as he went in for the tackle. It's put him under pressure now. You just can't go around diving in for challenges like that. Now, who's going to take it? Pumps it long. Win possession here. Thiago. Here's Marquisio. And coming forward, the keeper collects it. Pirlo. Sissoko. Felipe Melo. Ambrosini. Turns defence into attack there. And Marquisio. Seedorf. Abate. Nesta. They're moving the ball around well, but just not quickly enough to break down the defence. A sure sign that they need to up the tempo. Now here they come. Seedorf. It's played long and full. Keeper's ball. Grigera. And Marquisio. They have the lead as well as all the possession, holding onto the ball well and taking no risks at all. That's way off target. Really poor effort.
That's 3 opportunities to score, and they've missed all of them.
Quarter of an hour remaining. Onyewu. And Nesta. And he's coming in. It was great played by the defence there, and it's out for a throw-in.
Might think about slinging this into the box, you know.
Got the all-important touch. Marquisio. Amari. Thiago.
The flag is raised for an offside. Slightly unfortunate.
Gattuso. Thiago.
Diego.
The atmosphere inside this ground, bordering on the frenetic.
Here's Chiellini. And Diego. And Marchisio.
Oh, nice work to keep possession. Ball still loose.
And back it goes whence it came.
Onyewu.
Pirlo.
And Thiago.
No, it's been intercepted.
Here's Chiellini. And Sissoko.
Exchange of passes, finding their men well. They get the ball back.
And Molinaro.
Foul. Referee with an easy decision to make.
Well, the referee's got to think seriously here about what he does. He says calm down, but really there should have been a yellow card.
Pirlo.
And Diego. Amari.
Had a silly foul really given away in that area. The positioning of the referee so far has been excellent. He's not missed anything.
Abate.
And a chance! And that's pushed behind by the keeper. Corner. It's up for the aerial challenge.
And Rossini. Onyewu.
Challenge poor. Foul called. He could be in trouble here. Referee's having a word with him, but it's only a warning. I think he needs to be careful though with his tackling.
Grigera. And Diego. Here's Thiago. Here's Molinaro.
Nice stretching of the play, pushing forward.
Abate! A quick reaction from the keeper there to punch it out. It'll be a corner. Drives it to the middle.
Gattuso.
Pirlo.
Abate.
Possibility here for a cross. Chance here. Men waiting in the centre.
Played into the danger zone. Here's another cross.
And they come again.
Referee says he took the ball and not the man.
Thiago. And Marchisio.
This is far too tentative. There's possession, but no real penetration from the midfield. They're not going anywhere at the moment.
Seedorf. And Gattuso.
And Henry. And Pirlo. Needs to deliver a good ball in. Thiago.
And the shots! Still in play! away. It's a corner as the keeper punches that one. Lifts it high. Shooting opportunity here. Abate. Here's Nesta. Here's Pirlo. The referee looks at his watch. Only a few seconds left here. Maybe now. They shepherd it clear. They're visiting the last chance saloon now. What now? What can he do? An angled cross. Easy really for the goalkeeper. Comfortable save. Molinaro. And there is the final whistle. They rammed home the advantage towards the end, but praise to both sides, I reckon, for their never-say-die attitude throughout.
A fabulous game for the neutrals. Goals at both ends as well as some free-flowing football. Either side could have won it, really.